just a little view out my back door, and the wind gusts come and go. Right now it's not a heavy rain at the moment, but let's see. Here comes some wind. See this? I do have a couple of big trees back here. That one right there is real big. Got a storage shed over there, but it's died down a lot. But this stuff comes in bands. So here's some gusting winds right there. I don't know if it's picking it up or not. Trying to keep my camera safe. It's still raining, but not nearly as bad as it was up in the middle of the night. This little area at the drainage ditch, every time it rains, it always kind of backs up. So far, everything looks fine at my neighbor's. So, and everything's okay. Everything's okay at our house. That magnolia tree right there, nothing fell off of it. They had trimmed the branches, so that was already down. And there goes the wind. The wind and rain just kind of come in gusts, and so far this is about 8 a.m. Monday morning, and we still have power.
Hello and good morning. I'm Vanessa Pacheco here with Patrick Bigby. We're on your site tracking the latest on Tropical Storm Ida. Patrick, what's the latest on this?
Well, Vanessa, we're still seeing the storm weaken. That's some really good news there. Winds are now down to 45 miles an hour, but we're not out of the woods just yet. We still got a lot of heavy rain falling. We still get a lot of few spin-up tornadoes, and it's still breezy. So that's going to be continuing over the next several hours. So we're going to be continuing to monitor that. So let's go ahead and head over to the weather graphics this morning. We're taking a live look at what the latest is with Hurricane Ida. Currently, as of the 7 o'clock advisory, winds are at 45 miles per hour this morning, and it is currently about 65 miles southwest of the city of Jackson. It's going right up I-55 there in the western part of the state. We've been seeing some really rough conditions here, but we're starting to notice things are kind of improving now as we take a live look. This is I-59 at Hardy Street from our NDOT camera. We're looking northbound. This morning, if you joined us during sunrise, we could barely see any of this because the rain was so hard. It was very windy, but conditions are slackening up just a little bit out there right now. Still seeing winds gusting as high as 23 miles an hour with a live look at the Evelyn Gandy Parkway out in Panel. That right there is at Magnolia State Bay. They've had almost 4 inches of rain out there this morning, almost 2 inches of rain up in Laurel, and you can see conditions are much, much worse up in the city. Beautiful, definitely not a beautiful morning. Look at this, winds gusting to 40 miles per hour, so we have some very gusty winds across Laurel, but mostly where you have the heavier thunderstorms is where you're going to see the gustier winds, and so that wind works down to the surface. Currently 73 degrees out there, and it is raining pretty heavily out there.
Okay, it is raining. It's going to rain for a while, but it looks like the rough stuff is gone. We still have winds gusting, but right now in my area, various areas, we're having a lot of flash flood watches and warnings, and so far I still have power, and hopefully the worst of it is past. I know in the night it was pretty bad. You could hear it outside. Well, oh yeah, that's a project. We've been painting the front door. It's still taped off. It needs another coat. We're just really thankful that we have power. We have all the supplies. We have everything we needed if the power did go out. And with all of New Orleans, the whole city has no power right now, and we've been there. Because after Katrina, I had no power for 12 days in this house. So I'll do a whole separate video all about what I learned from Katrina. But this is just a little bitty update of how Ida has affected us. And so it has lost a lot of its strength. It lost it before it got here, but it was still pretty nasty overnight. Never did lose power though. But I just thought I'd add this quick little update and a little update from our local weatherman. But that's it for this video. Bye y'all.